Hello, my beautiful planty friends. How are we? Good morning. If you guys are in Melbourne, how gorgeous is this sun and this weather? Actually, it could be cloudy where you are because that's just Melbourne, but where I am at PCM, it's so gorgeous. So, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I feel like we haven't done a live in ages. I think winter was just so cold and I kind of just like hibernated for so long, but we're finally back and do I have so much for you guys. As you can see here, the live starts now, so not in 5 minutes, but actually now. Ooh, bye-bye now, bye-bye. But as you can see, we are going to be doing some really cool things on this live. We've got a couple of announcements, which I'm so excited to tell you and get into because it has been a while and I think that it'd be great to catch up because I haven't seen y'all in so long. Then we have, of course, our Grow Tent Tour, which Colin and I have been working towards through winter. I'm not gonna lie, some of the plants did not do so good during winter, but I'm sure you guys can relate. But we've done it a little bit up. The plants are looking pretty schmick, so I thought it'd be a great time to come do a tour. Let's go look at some plants and share some planty joy. And then, if you stay to the end, of course, your girl has a really cool surprise that I was going to tell you in the announcements, but I was like, why? Why can't I keep them guessing? Just a little sprinkle of something special. So I'm so excited for that surprise and that announcement. And last, a Q&A. If y'all are still here, if you guys have any questions, I mean, you can have a chat. Maybe grab a tea, grab a coffee. I highly recommend that you get your plants surrounding you so that we just have a really fabulous, wholesome morning together with plants and joy. So let's start with some announcements. Your girl came prepared, so she's got it here. So a little bit of an update that I'm wondering if some of you know, because I kind of kept it on the down low for a very long time, is that your girl has written an ebook and it's called Rooted in Care, which is like my heart to yours. I wrote it for you guys. When I first started it, I was like, what am I gonna write? But when it started, it just kept flowing, and so I wrote that for you. I'm currently going to publishers trying to get a physical copy done, but feel free to take a look at that. Yeah, that was my project during winter and I loved it. Another thing is that we are going to be having some plants dropped next week, which is so exciting. I feel like we haven't had a plant drop in ages, and this one is going to be fire. There's a lot of color, there's a lot of variegation. I feel like I have the tendency to go more the anthurium and anthurium only wrap, but this one, woo, she got a lot. And if you actually want a sneak peek of what is what is coming, we have got now a Facebook community group, which is where my heart and soul is. My Instagram people, of course, you are the OGs. And also that little Facebook group, I hope to really grow and make it a really beautiful place. So if you want some sneak peeks, go to our Facebook community group, click add, I'll let you in and we can have some fun in there. But that is where the sneak peek is located. Some cool things is that I've got some plants for sale from my personal collection. It may or may not be already online as we speak. And maybe I can show you when we go past to go to the grow tent. But yeah, I got some of my personal collection because I was like, you know what? I have to let some go. Yep, because your girl has too many plants and it's time to pass them on. Opening hours, so this is just ad hoc. So many of you are like, why are you always just open on a Saturday? Like, be open more. Winter, not the time to do that. But now that it's summer, we are open Thursday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So like a late nighter trade. And then of course on the Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you're in Melbourne, come say hi. I'd love to see you. I'd love to have a planty chat and maybe some coffee from across the road. And so that is our opening hours. If you guys want more hours, you're gonna have to come to PCM because there are days where I come here, sitting here, being like, when are my friends coming? Because I am bored. So if you guys, if we extend our hours, that means y'all are coming. So good job. And if not, then it's because unfortunately not a lot of people are coming in, and Sam has to do back-end stuff of the store in the meantime. And lastly, so the surprise part is coming later in the film, but in the live. But this one is really exciting. We have an event. Yes, indeed. We have PCM's Sip and Swap coming to October, baby. So for all my Melbourne peeps out there, I'm going to keep it brief in case that some of you are not from Melbourne. But essentially, I'm back in events, baby. I know it's been so long. I haven't done plant swaps. I haven't done big events for our community, and I'm sorry. My heart is with you guys, and so it's back. We're doing community events once a month where we go across the road to Little Azita, which is a very beautiful homey cafe across the road. We will do a plant swap. We'll have some tea, we'll have some coffee. It's super chill that you can RSVP or you can just rock up. It doesn't worry me. It starts at 9 o'clock, finishes at 10, but of course you can stay longer. I'll be here at PCM at 10 o'clock, so I'll go across the road and then I'll come back and you guys can even hang out here if you want it. So that is going to be super fun. I'm really keen to get back into the community because I think I hibernated for a bit too long. Okay, and the last bit is the surprise, so I'm not going to tell you that yet. Oh, you wish I did. But I guess it's time for the tour. So if you've never been to PCM, let me give you a little quick looky, and then let's get to the grow tent and the plants. So let's do this. I'm gonna grab you real quick, pardon me. So my friends, this is our gorgeous PCM, and I just managed to get some really cute plants on Thursday. So we've gone for more color. It is spring. Just wanted some texture color, you know? And yeah, it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I can't help myself. My anthurium lovers, I'm sure you'll love that. But yes. Oh, I can see Aiden saying, woohoo! And I'm guessing that was about the Melbourne events. I'll see you there, my friend. Okay, and then we've got our beautiful, beautiful workshop space and area. Oh, I should also let you know that there is this little board here, just in case someone comes into the store, and of course we have to do a little bit of an intermission because I want to be present for them, and then hopefully it won't be too long and we'll get back to what we need to do. So just in case, that is a precaution. So here are some of the plants that are from my personal collection. If they are big, they are not going online. You have to come into the store to pick it up. But essentially, what do we have here? What do I have here? I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Is this a Dolce? What are you? I wish I had a tag. I have a feeling Colin will know. But anyway, there's that. We've got this guy. I actually don't know. I'm so sorry. You guys are going to be like, Sam, come on, don't you know your plants? But we've got some gorgeous crystals. Rio. Yeah, this one, I was kind of like, do I have to give you away? This one's stunning. Yeah, this one. Oh, come on. Look at that red sinus. So it's got a bit of forgetty, red sinus, gorgeous veining, very dark. And look at it. Okay, so I'm also just going to show you guys so stunning, so stunning. If you guys haven't been to PCM ever, this is our vivarium. She's so stunning, and she's gone through a very long process of looking this good. But I'll do another video of that another time. In the meantime, let's go to our tour, shall we? So, my friends, oh, I should have had this closed. That would have been way more dramatic to be like, ta-da! Anyway, next time. Okay, anyway, so in 3, 2, 1, welcome to the PCM Grow Tent, where yes, indeed, I do have some of my personal collection, which we are seeing right now in the frame. And then, of course, we have some TLC plants. We've got some plants that we're growing currently. Oh, hey, Ajax. Not sponsored. Haha. But this is our big Veitchii. this guy. Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorites. I shouldn't have favorites, but I do. I'm sure you guys can relate. This is the Anthurium veitchii, of course, but I think this is actually a narrow form crossed with a wide form because it is wide. However, the abs are just so close together that I think that it is both. She's gorgeous. So stunning. So yeah, she's doing that thing. You might have seen a cute little rock over there too. But yeah, let's dive in. We've got some philodendrons over there, some more anthurium. I cannot go past this guy. Get out of town. That is so dark and so narrow. She's beautiful. Okay, come on, Sam. Come on. Reel it in because not all people are anthurium. Let's go to our philodendron hut, which is down here. So we've got some beautiful variegated things. We're trying to propagate some philodendron Whipple Way, some Florida beauties. This one is such a great variegation. This one is probably soon to be potted in, which is nice. But at the moment it's just in a tray, in a cup of like leca and perlite. So we're going to have to change that. I do think that all of our planty friends that come and buy from PCM typically like soil, so we do end up switching that out. And we've got a philodendron squamical. Look at the petioles on that thing. Oh my goodness. Or the abaxial. Oh, get out of town. Stunning, stunning, stunning. We have baby Ilselmanii. What else we got in here? I think maybe am I done here? Yes, I'm done here. So moving on to the right, we have some Monstera. Hello. So here is a Aurea. So we're growing out this bad boy and hopefully going to be able to do some cuttings for that. We've done some cuttings on something pretty special, which is this Monstera no ID. And when it gets big, trust me, it gets so beautiful. But look at the fenestrations. So cute. So we've got a couple of those happening. Very nice, very nice. And that one's actually from our grower, which is cool. Some more variegation. You've got some tetrasperma. Oh yes, we've got some cute little obliquas, the Peru. I'm hoping that they will latch onto something eventually and not do runners because they love to do that. Sneaky bastards. And then our variegated Monstera. So these bubbies are actually from my original OG Monstera that I've had for like 5 years. So let me tell you guys, doing this and chopping it all up is so difficult because the variegation, sometimes you get great variegation and most of the time you just get green. So this guy's not super stable when we do propagations, but I'm hoping the more that we chop it up and kind of cultivate these guys, we get better variegation, which is cool. We've got some Aurea up in here. Ooh, that's a stunning leaf. Ooh. This one might be a bit too yellow at the moment, but let's see what happens. She's growing on a leafy Andy new pole, the 3.0, and I can see a new leaf over there. Very similar. So difficult to propagate. But I'm not giving up because I know you guys really love these. So not giving in. We've got some Anthurium that's a bit of a TLC. Can I show you my personal collection? Because this is where Sam's joy lies. Look at these things. Anthurium wendlingerii, my friends. Pendant anthuriums are my jam. And I kind of hope that they're yours as well. But look! Oh, she's so stunning. Actually, I think it'd be really cool to have this hanging in the grow tent in her full form. But we'll get there. We've got also right next to it a pallidiflorum. She actually grew during winter, but this is this is her winter growth versus her normal growth. Can you see the difference side by side? That is what happens during winter, unfortunately. And oh yeah, this guy. Oh, I feel so many of you guys love this thing. This is a black no ID that I got from friends, Haley and Jake, and all of you that come into PCM are like, can I have some of that? So we are propping. I believe we had. Have we propped it? I think we've propped it. I think we've got one or two in there. This guy, Pap Cross Dresslerai. This one is from Under the Hanger. If you know, you know. She's stunning. She's super dark. Punctatum. She's just growing so much better with age. Oh my goodness. She's just a bit more chunky than the other, like the Pally and the Wendy. They're very slender, but this girl, she's pretty, not even curvy. She's like, ooh, amazing. And then we've also got a little inflow. Look how tiny that is. So people have told me that this ends up selfing itself sometimes. So I'm kind of hoping it's never done it before, but it'd be great because I know a lot of you actually really want this guy, which is awesome. What else is up in here that's really fun? What are you? Are you Magma? No, what are you? Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Shout out to Chris Bartrow. This is Magma from Palenska. And let me tell you, she has been growing so slow down here in Melbourne. So slow. But we're doing our best. That leaf is looking pretty good. But it came with 2 leaves, so I think that is... Oh, did it? Actually, no, I lie. I think these... None of the original leaves are... Oh, I hear the... We have to go. Isn't that so relaxing? Oh, okay. So that happens every... I can't remember what we had it on. Like every 3 hours for a couple of seconds. And every time I have to stop. It's just memorizing. And I saw Aiden. Aiden was saying, what was the ID on the chunky pendant guy again? This, my friend, is punctatum. Anthurium punctatum. Yep, if you are a pendant lover, this one is the bee's knees. Yep, definitely. And so here we have our beautiful Magma, and the original leaves, I'm pretty sure we're smaller than this. So maybe these are from our care. Let's just go with that. That will make me happy to think that we grew out those leaves. Cool. Oh, hello. This tray is actually a tray of the plants that are currently online. Sneak peek. Anthurium urbanii. We've got some Hoya. We have this little cutie, Ilsalmanii. If you guys saw the Wendlingerii and you are a fan, we have a little bubby. We have this what are they called? A variegated hard-leaf philodendron that I forget. Oxycardium, I think, off the top of my head. We have a Florida ghost. Hello, Miss Ghost. We have a beautiful Aurea, if I do say so myself. Like, look how yellow. Oh my goodness. We have a, what are you? Magnificum. I don't think that's hybrid. I think that's just, yep, cool. She's a species Magnificum. Gorgeous. I kind of don't want to give this away, to be honest. Because look at the beautiful crystals. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, let it go, Sam. Let it go. And we have this guy, which is Anthurium Ivan Portale. Super rare, super amazing. If you've never seen the bigger version, like the adult one, this one is super cool. Google it. It's amazing. What else we got in here? In this section, we're currently propagating some Hoya. So we went for like really beautiful patterns, silveriness, variegation. The one that I'm super excited about, which I've always wanted for such... Oh, there goes a watering can. Are these guys. Okay, so I am the biggest fan of the Hoya Polyneura. However, it's the variegated one. Oh my goodness. And then this one. Oh my goodness. Get out. Silver is my weakness. So for anthuriums, it's darkness. For Hoya, it's definitely silver. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. So I'm not super great at naming Hoya, but I hope to be. I think that might be starting to be my new love. But we'll see. We'll see. It's been a long time since I've been learning some newer things. You guys are gonna have to spare me because I just have to show you another anthurium that everyone loves. It'd be a disservice if I didn't show you. And it's this guy. Oh my goodness. Every time people come into PCM, this is the one that everyone is like, oh. So this is a species, Anthurium crystallinum. So gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got this guy over here. This is also a Chris Bartroff Panaconda. Very cool. Currently has an inflorescence. I'm wondering, actually, you know what's really fun that I haven't told most of you yet? I totally forgot, but where are they? I'm gonna have to ask Colin. I put it on our Instagram quite a bit ago, maybe like a month or two ago. We have our first seeds, baby. So we got Anthurium crystallinum is the mama, but it's PCM's. Oh, she's looking a bit worse for wear. Apologies, because it's been winter and she just had babies. But she was holding so many seeds. But that's PCM's crystallinum. That is our logo. So I thought it was very, very fitting that she holds the first batch. And it is mixed with, I'm pretty certain, but I'm going to grow them out, so don't worry, with Anthurium rhodolentii. Get out of town! Because hopefully, this was my theory, my friends, is that we get the darkness from this guy, potentially the crystal veining. However, I want it corrugated. I want it bumpy. Could you imagine? I can't. So that's why I mix them together. So there are so many. Oh, I found them. Thank you, my eyesight. I'm going to get them out. There's a lot of them. That's an interesting angle, eh? Okay. I'm going to take you guys just for a moment out of the grow tent and back into the store so that I can show you. Ra-da-da-da. Look how many seeds! That is so outrageous. Now, my friends, I already know what you're going to ask. You're going to be like, when are these going to be for sale? And I couldn't even tell you. I'm so sorry. Oh, is that variegated? Is that variegated? Stop. Okay. Oh my God. Let's hope that it stays. So the answer is, I don't know. I do know that I want to grow these out quite big, just so that we can see all of the variation. And then I'm going to try and keep all the ones that look super, I guess, the ideal of what we want. And not that I'm going to throw out the rest that aren't what we wish it for it to look like. But we'll sell it for a cheaper price purely because we'll have ones that look a lot sexier than others. But these are our babies. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, Leanne, she said, I miss who's mom. Mama is PCM crystallinum, our logo. So she's dark, she's crystally, she's velvety, but with a roto. And I'm super excited because look at this. Hello, 1. Hello, 2. Do I see any more? Oh, bummer. Okay, but I'm pretty certain that there is over 200 seeds here, which is wild. But yeah, so that's super exciting. Something that I've been keeping under wraps for a while because I was really scared that I was going to kill them all, to be honest. I haven't had the greatest luck with seeds, but now we have PCM's first hybrids. So yeah, it will be a process because I definitely think that if we're going to come out with some hybrids, I want them to be at a quality or a standard. And because it is a hybrid, there's going to be a lot of variance. So we're just going to like tee them out, make sure that I'm hoping that a lot of them turn out corrugated. Wouldn't that be so cool? And dark. So that's the aim. But yeah, I'll show this one. This one's for you, Leanne. There's our crystal, our beautiful, dark, gorgeous one. And here's our parental, our father, Rotolantium. So excited. But yeah, that may take a while, so I appreciate y'all patience. And hopefully you guys, I don't know, can see that I'm here for the passion and for the people, because I don't want to just sell the seeds when I don't know what they're going to look like. And there's going to be heaps of variance. And even if I sell cheap, I'm like, no, I want it to be awesome. I want it to be really awesome for you. So I hope you guys can forgive me that it will take longer rather than a shorter amount of time. But I want to do it right, and I want to be doing it right by you. So that is why we are going to wait. And we're going to be patient. So I think I've gone through majority of the things I wanted to show you guys over here. What's this guy? Anything in here? Oh, that one's sold, but I wish that I kept it. Gosh dang it. This is a Piper. If any of you are followers of Win, who is Foliage Freak, she has an amazing Piper how do I pronounce this? Parmatum. And this thing can go so black. I'm kind of jealous that Leanne said protect them. I don't know if that's regarding the Piper or if they're the seeds. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. There are some things over here, of course. So I have a funny story, is that some of you may have seen like our meta ads of me holding the Anthurium BGI. And there was actually a comment that was like, it's AI generated. And I was like, that is so funny. I don't even know how it probably would generate it. I've used AI before for some of, I've tried to use AI on some videos and some photos, and it just, AI ain't there yet when it comes to trying to do like a video or photo and then doing it. It just ain't. You can tell, right? You can tell when it's AI. And here you are, my friends. We know my plant hobbyists, my plant lovers, my plant collectors, you know that is real, because it can get that big, in fact. So here's our baby. She's so big. Hand for size. Damn. Is there anything here that I want to show you guys? I mean, there's little Florida ghosts. Oh, how great is that Ajax? So great. This one's cool. I haven't showed this one on Instagram for a while. It's a philodendron no ID, but the reason why I stinking love this plant is all of the new growth looks like that. Look at that color. The back, ooh. Yep, stinking amazing. I think I might have to chop this up because Winter did not do her grain and she's looking a bit gangly, so we're gonna chop and prop this one. Okay, so my friends, that pretty much does the greenhouse tour. Grow tent. Sorry, not greenhouse. Grow tent. If you guys are wondering what happened to the greenhouse, I haven't been to the greenhouse in a very long time. I managed to get all of the plants that were in there and put them in the grow tent. There's probably still some there, but do I want to put you guys here? Yeah, I want to put you guys here. Please excuse my hands. Okay, there. Okay. I think you guys are good. Maybe there. Cool. So, if you're still with me, I don't even know if you can read that. What's after the tour, my friends? It's a surprise! Okay, so I have some really awesome news that pretty much just solidified yesterday, but has been in the works for, I don't know, for like a week, 2 weeks. And essentially, PCM was looking for newer suppliers, or what I like to refer to them as our beautiful growers for the store and for you guys. And we went on a search, and I was like, I wonder who we can reach out to. And we just got such a cool supplier that is going to be part of the PCM family, and that hopefully will be able to do a lot more plant drops, because I think that's one thing that has stood the test of time. Is when I first started PCM, we started on the 5th of December in 2020 of a plant drop. And I know that's what you guys get super excited about. Of course, the plants are where it's at, also the people. For me personally, I think it's the people over the plants. But for you guys, let's say that we want the plants, I can hear you. So that's what I did. I went on a search, and we are going to be linking up and bringing into the PCM family. So excited! Is Lisa and Neil from Odd Spot Plants. So if you guys have never heard of them before, they are this gorgeous little couple that I actually just met on FaceTime not too long ago, yesterday in fact. They have a beautiful story that they met in high school, and they're both in love with plants. They gave me a little planty tour, and I was just gobsmacked of how gorgeous plants that they have. They're pretty much filling in a gap that I feel like PCM has had for a long time, which is that they are more into philodendron and monstera. And I know you guys love both of them. So I was like, get them on board, let's have a chat. And trust me when I say that they are a business that are so aligned with us. They are passionate, they truly love the plants, that I can tell that anyone that I want to bring to us, I just have to feel like it's a really good fit. And I do think that they are, that the passion is there, that they know everything about the plant, how it's grown, their names. And on top of that, I think for me, what really helped me like solidify is that I was gobsmacked when I saw their plants. So I feel like you guys will also be super gobsmacked with their plants. The quality of them is just wow. When they were showing it to me, I think like they said, oh, it's winter and it doesn't look XYZ. And I was like, are you joking? If this is winter, I cannot imagine the quality of their plants that will be coming in spring and summer and growing season. So that is something that you guys can absolutely look forward to, is that we're getting more plants, baby. If you know, like there's Monstera Uno, and they just have been showing their new, I can't remember what they called it. It's like Monstera Aussie something, but it used to be the Magic 8 Ball. So yeah, let's just say that exciting plants and things are happening. So that's something to look forward to. I really also want to stress that if some of you have come onto the journey or the live a bit later on, is that we do have an event coming up, our Sip and Swap, that will be on the first Saturday of every month, and it's going to be kicking off in October. So the first Saturday of October, I can't remember the date, maybe it's the 4th, I have a feeling it's the 4th, don't quote me. The invitation and all of the stuff that will be on social media is coming out, so you'll get to see exactly what it's about, what I hope or the vision is for these cute little monthly catch-ups, because I think our community needs it. Is that I had this really beautiful individual come in. He was like a year 9 student, and he went into the grow tent and his eyes lit up, and he was just talking to me being like, Sam, like my friends don't necessarily get it or get me when I talk about plants. And I was like, oh, this is why I do what I do, is because I want those people, the people that have plenty joy whenever they see a new plantee leave. I want them all together. I want them to feel seen. I want them to feel heard and held and nurtured. And so what better way to do it than try to bring you guys all together in a sip your coffee or tea and swap. So the swap can be plants, of course, it can be cuttings, it can be seeds, it can be pollen. So I will be your host, of course, and I would absolutely love for you to be here, to come to that. If you're a bit hesitant about it, I totally get it. New people, not sure what it's going to be like. But I invite you to the challenge, to step up, because I know that in past events that the people that have come to PCM events have come out like so happy and with such great connections and friendship that even last today. So I encourage it. I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone if that's something that seems scary, but there's also some sort of like little tingling in your tummy or like a call that you can come, because I think it'll be really fun. And I get to meet you and I get to see you and we can talk about plants and have a tea and coffee. So I hope you guys can make it. It really means the world to me if you can. And I think that pretty much wraps up our live. So thank you to everyone that has jumped on, especially if you've been here pretty much the whole time of the live. I really appreciate you. I'm hoping that I get to see you guys soon and do more lives, because I miss them. I miss them and I love it, and I love chatting to you guys and interacting with you. So let's hope that maybe, I'm not going to put a schedule to it, but hopefully we'll be able to do this a lot more and I can see you. Yeah? Let's do it. All right. Catch us. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hey, love you. Bye.